I'm just standing there on the beach looking in bewilderment. I then look at Morgana and put both of my hands up. I didn't do anything.
As this is happening, by the way, Alyssia, your escort just looks at that. He waits for a second and goes, "Okay, well, since we don't need a distraction anymore, let's get working." And as he says that, he ushers you to get up from the chair and give him a hand so you guys can carry the guy who's inside the chair and just quickly start retreating with the chair in tow because everybody is glued to the fucking sky where Iris is flying.
Oh yeah, like Alyssia is just like, yeah, okay, apparently we're doing this now. Like, just bolts up. Also, mantra enchanting my arms for more strength.
All you can still hear is, "Oh my god, it's so pretty up here!"
Wait, where's Amelia in all of this?
Speaking of Amelia, by the way, before that, Lucretia, Morgana pops up right in front of you and she does not look pleased. What
I
do you
have
do?
both of my hands up. I didn't do anything.
She just quietly watches at you for a couple of seconds, then turns away and starts heading back to the rock formation so she can dry off.
I don't think we've really ever talked before, or not properly. I'm Lucretia, though you probably already know that. I just felt the need to properly introduce myself.
I'm Morgana.
You're bonded
good talk.
to you're bonded to Iris, yes?
She stays quiet and looks to the side for a moment. Sort of.
You're pretty strong, I say as I point at the I'm assuming Iris impacts at about now and it's just a massive cannonball wave. Yeah. I'm like, you're pretty strong.
I would be stronger if I had my original form and more of my strength. It is to be expected.
I mean, I would be better equipped to fight right now if I had my plate armor and tower shield, but that doesn't mean that either of our natural talents aren't impressive.
Do not feel compelled to compare yourself to me. We're beings on a completely different level.
Just trying to make conversation.
You seem tense. Is my show of strength unnerving you?
No. From what I can tell, I've been tense for a day and a half now. Dunno why.
Well, everybody can sense your confusion in a way. Even somebody as dense as Iris, that's why she's been trying to help you. Maybe you're the last one that actually hasn't noticed that there's something wrong with you yet.
Not sure if I'm the last one. And with that, for some reason, I get a spark of anger, although I don't know why.
She stays quiet for a moment and goes, "I'm sorry, I'm not very good with socializing with others. I'm used to mostly keeping to myself. I don't know how to comfort you."
Oh, it's okay. I'm not really that good at socializing in a non-diplomatic sense either. I'm getting quite the social workout keeping up with Iris.
As you follow her gaze, you notice that Alyssia and some dude are randomly running away, holding a piece of furniture. And then you see Amelia, who is off on the side of the rocks, minding her own business and just in full plate armor, fishing for, well, probably for dinner. And then Morgana turns to you and says, "I think there's a lot of awkward people here gathered here today."
Yeah. Well, I guess we can all just be awkward together.
Right.
Well, I suppose I'll leave you to your sunbathing. I'm going to go make sure Iris isn't... Yeah.
If she tries that again, I'm holding you responsible.
Okay. She will not be doing that again, I promise.
And with that, Morgana starts climbing the rocks with incredible finesse and ease again, so she can continue sunbathing.
I'm going to water walk over to where the tsunami originated.
By the way, Iris, I'm assuming you weren't just standing there and you were actually swimming for the closest island, right? Iris? Oh shit, she left. Okay,
Yeah. Actually, are we carrying the entire fucking sun chair? Also, like, are these one of those, like, German beach things with, like, you know, the folding roof and shit on them?
Yeah, it's basically made out of plastic, so it's not that heavy. So you're basically carrying it for the perfect cover.
In what Alyssia is thinking, like, what the fuck is this made of? Why is it so light? This is weird.
Well, it's a strange material that doesn't exist on the continent yet, so...
Iris was knocked out by the collision. I'll just
Oh yeah,
grab
probably.
her.
I'm
She'll
gonna say that
float
you probably
ashore a
washed up
few
on a
hours
nearby
later.
beach and you're headed there to pick her up.
Yep.
Also, the people around you are still weirded out because what the fuck, woman? Stop walking on water.
Wait,
I don't-
where? Sorry.
Fuck off. You should be
Oh,
praising me for casting a
since-
miracle of God.
Since you are not here, Iris, basically what happened is after you touched down and caused Category 5 tsunami, you passed out and were washed off on a nearby beach.
Perfect.
By the way, as you were washed up on a nearby beach and Lucretia is coming to pick you up, you wash up to open your eyes and see this side. The girl on the left smiles at you, Iris, as you wash up on the beach nearby her and goes, "My, that's one way of making an entrance. Hi there. What's your name, cutie?"
She's still laying on her back, and it's like, hey, Iris, how you doing? She doesn't get up.
Well, I was doing alright until a second ago when my nap was interrupted by somebody flying through the sky.
It's a really nice trick, isn't it? I may have made someone mad.
That reminds me, I'll have you here. Do you mind doing a girl a favor?
Hmm?
Well, the sun is rather harsh, and it's, well, a bit too much for my skin, so do you mind giving me a hand? She takes out some lotion.
She looks around for a moment. Is Morgana anywhere?
Nope.
No, but I'm approaching you.
Okay, I guess. Like, Iris, like, sits up, trying to straighten out her flipping, like, hair and stuff. It's like... After just being thrown, what, 60 feet in the air or something?
Thanks, you're a dear. The girl on the left thanks you, while the girl on the right just rolls her eyes and looks, well, disapprovingly.
Is your friend okay?
Oh, don't worry about her, she's just a bit shy. Oh, my name's Sammy, by the way. And that here's Betty. Pleased to meet you. As she says that, you see the girl on the right look at her friend in a confused manner, but doesn't say anything and just looks away.
Fake names.
Can I deem that those are definitely fake?
I think a
you
tortoise
cannot tell
knows.
if those names are fake or not.
How? They're obviously fake!
How do you know that? Because of the way they reacted?
Yeah, because of the way Betty reacted.
That's fine. Don't worry about it.
She could have been
just
confused
being
at telling her their real names to me.
Well, I mean, I don't really care. It's just another confirmation that they're definitely demons.
Hey, Lucretia, you're trying not worrying about it.
Oh damn, I don't have either of my demon detectors on me.
I'm your demon
Oh yeah,
detector,
sure,
and I'm
fucked up
standing
somewhere.
right
You have no
behind
idea where
you.
she is. Probably
Damn it.
causing problems somewhere.
Do I hear screams in the distance?
Wait, who is off somewhere? Ashura?
Ashura, she's gone.
She's gonna be back. I trust her word.
I mean, she did promise Lucretia that she's gonna have some fun with her today, so...
Watch out while you're walking on the water.
Yes, I learned my lesson the first time.
Hey, Lucretia, how you doing?
How are you doing? You just got flung 70 feet in the air. Also, you're not doing that again, because next time she's going to be doing that to me.
Hey, I got her to interact with us.
Anyway, who are your friends?
I literally
Hi.
just met them.
I'm Amy, and this is Betty over here. And you are?
Lucretia.
Oh, hi there, Lucretia. It's a pleasure to meet you, though. What's up with that swimsuit? It's a bit, you know, hot for something like that. Shouldn't you wear something a bit more revealing? You've got a nice figure after all.
No, thank you. I'm comfortable in this.
Ah, the shy type, I see. Just like my Betty here. This girl rolls her eyes again and just looks away.
To be fair, Lucretia does have her shy moments, but she can loosen up around certain people.
I
By the way, yes,
immediately facepalm.
the lines that you see on her body, those are actually some type of tattoos. From what you can ascertain, both Lucretia and Iris, they might be something tribal, because usually there are some Sarkanian cultures and some northerner tribes that use tribal tattoos that have similar designs.
I facepalm immediately when she's just like, she might have her shy moments, but she can loosen up. I'm just
Around
like,
other
God,
certain people.
around certain people, and I'm just like, God damn it, Lucretia. I mean, Iris.
Yeah, blame yourself.
I just facepalm immediately as Iris doesn't understand and just was like, oh no, she can loosen up around separate people. Like, do you even know what you just said?
Yeah. Like, I don't understand what's so confusing either. What?
She can loosen up around separate
That's your
people.
dirty mind, not
She's
mine.
the shy type.
Anyway, the girl pipes up.
Salute
So,
confirmed.
Dirty.
I haven't seen either of you guys around here before. I think I would have remembered somebody that can walk on water and can fly 70 feet through the air.
To be fair, I was thrown.
But no, this is our first time at this beach.
Well, welcome. This is, how should I put it? Heaven on earth? And her friend just rolls her eyes again.
Could you
It's
just
heaven on
roll
earth,
these
she
dice?
agrees. In fact, since you interrupted my nap and I'm no longer feeling sleepy, how's about we have some fun together?
Oh? What kind? Swimming? Sports?
How's about a little volleyball? It's been a while, I wanna stretch my legs.
By the way, I look towards Lucretia like, are you sure?
Technically, I'll roll an Arcana. Do I know if they're demons or not?
Nope.
I don't know. I don't know that. I just think they're normal heretics, so I'm just like, I just kind of shrug.
Well, if you don't mind, then I won't mind. Iris like gets up, flexing a bit. Okay, where are we gonna do this?
Right. And you guys enjoy a friendly game of volleyball 2-on-2 style.
I think we're gonna be
you
probably
can-
holding back, withdrawing the thing.
You can, oh, you're gonna be holding back, are you?
Well, if they can get on our level, then a few brows would be raised.
Yeah.
So, roll me 3 1d100s.
Just one of us do it, or?
You can do it in whatever order you want, it's fine. There we go.
Cake.
So that's
Right.
2 lower, 1 higher.
So, as the first part of the set rolls around, you guys are pretty evenly matched, still sizing each other up. You, Lucretia, and Iris start pulling ahead in the second set with just completely overpowering them. But near the end, the two girls, while not as strong as you, show off that they actually know each other very well and pull off some very nice teamwork, managing to close out the set. So it's a pretty even game, but you guys managed to close it out with a couple of points in the end.
This shows that we need more teamwork. Need more tactics.
More teamwork.
So after that friendly game and working out a nice sweat, everybody just enjoying themselves and having fun. In the meantime, Alyssia, you and your friend have managed to swim your way with the chair to the island, because apparently the chair is very floaty. It was actually useful as a carrying tool for the guy inside when you flipped it over. Who knew? So now that you guys are on the island, you can pretty quickly wrap things up with the guy without any trouble. And the guy says, okay, well, I'd say it's a good idea to split up until nightfall. Here. He writes on a piece of paper. Wait, he doesn't have a piece of paper. He just tells you the name of the room that he's gonna be in tonight and tells you that he'll be expecting you. In the meantime, maybe you should, you know, go hang out with your friends so you don't stand out too much.
Alyssia says, fair enough. Wait, so where is Lucretia and Iris currently?
They're on this island, and for argument's sake, let's say you're over here. If you go on the beach on your island, you can spot them that they were having fun playing volleyball on the other island.
Fair enough. So, yeah, after we split up, Alyssia will just dive into the water and seem for a fair bit underwater before surfacing and keeping swimming, so that it's not immediately obvious where she came from.
So, after a good 10-minute swim, you manage to rejoin the others, and since they pick up on the fact that you guys are all friends, they are gonna introduce themselves again. I'm not gonna do it for the third time because fuck it. And you guys start talking and chatting up. Is there something you guys wish to ask them before they continue? With whatever it is they're going to do?
I would like to point out that Alyssia will introduce herself as Mina rather than Alyssia.
Ah, the classic Mina approach. Gotcha.
Yep. Also, she's currently playing a bit of a ditz, which I assume is fairly new to Lucretia and Iris, since they've probably never seen her act this way.
I give her a raised eyebrow, but don't say anything.
So, that was fun and all, and I feel like we've really bonded. That game showed me a lot. I was thinking, there's actually a reason that I came to the beach today, and Betty doesn't seem very inclined to give me a hand. How about you guys? Are you in the mood for a little exploring and adventure?
I wouldn't mind.
Exploring? What are you going to explore?
Well, there's a lot of rumors around this area. There's plenty of old buildings and caves that have been, well, submerged over time. The beach level didn't used to be up to here until maybe 40 years ago. Quite a bit of land actually got sucked down, so there's plenty of interesting places to explore underwater if somebody can, you know, deal with the obvious issues. And since you already have somebody that seems to handle water pretty good, she points to you, Lucretia. You can walk on it and all. I'm assuming that you probably have some other abilities that might be able to help us.
Wait, what issues are you talking about?
Well, I was thinking, based on some topological and geographical research I've been doing, there should be some underground caverns around this area. It would make sense that nobody's explored them since they're underwater. Who knows, we might discover some interesting things in there.
But isn't that dangerous?
Oh, how can it be dangerous? Adventure. Fun.
Um,
Besides, you
I
look
yeah,
like
there it is.
a capable and strong lot. I'm sure that if something comes up, you will protect us, right?
I do in fact have control water,
What?
so I
Cake?
can make like bubble. I can cause like currents underwater, giant pockets of air, stuff.
So I'm
parting
assuming
the
you're
water
gonna
like
tell them
Jesus.
that, or
Yeah, I do in fact have other talents related to water. Yes.
when you tell them that, Amy very excitedly gives you a hug with a big smile. Then that's perfect, isn't it? So, are you guys in? Honestly,
Oh.
I'm more interested in the research and discovery part of things. If we do find something interesting, by all means, you're free to keep it.
Okay, I guess.
What about you, Iris? You've been awfully silent for all this. You hurt your head when you landed. Or is your mic muted, Iris?
I just can't
Kick.
get it muted, damn it. Sorry, what did you say? Someone's
So, what do you feel like? Do you want to join us? Adventure?
Yeah, sure, let's go.
Great! Then allow me to lead the way. By the way, Amy and Betty share looks, and Betty just shakes her head dismissively. Oh, such a spoil sport. Well, I guess Betty doesn't want to join us. But don't worry, we can have fun on our own. Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna cast a light on us. Or basically, I'll just like cast light on stuff that we're wearing, so we're all faintly glowing a bit, so we can see underwater.
Glowing bikini.
Yeah, basically our swimsuits are glowing, because I can only
Boob
cast it
lights.
on objects. Yeah, unfortunately, I can only cast it on outfits.
I mean, you can also have us have crotch lights.
No.
You know, if we find a body over there, Iris is gonna bring up. It's like, you know, we could have just got a stick and used that.
Also, you say pocket of air. We're a walking pocket of air. Iris, I mean Ash, you know what Adam did at the bottom of that lake? That's essentially what I can do
that's
as
what
well.
you're doing. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But it's a lot more advanced, so I can like cause currents and
So,
create a flood of water too.
so if my calculations are correct, the cave should be somewhere directly in that directions, a good 300 or 400 meters from us and about 50 or 60 meters deep. Should we swim there, or?
Oh no, don't worry. I say as I begin walking into the water and the water starts partying around me like I'm goddamn Moses.
Ooh,
We can
how
just
convenient.
We can just walk along the bottom. I can create a pocket of air for us.
That's so
Oh, that's
amazing.
wonderful. We'll even get to enjoy some of the, sights down there. That's wonderful.
Iris is so up for this.
Maybe she's just tagging along. She looks like she has no idea what the fuck is going on.
Or if you
And
want, I
thus,
can.
the underwater adventure begins.
Begin.
Also, operative word being looks like.
As you go underwater, it's not long before you manage to find the entrance to what seems to be an underground burrow or a huge cavern. And as you continue going deeper and deeper, eventually you step out of the water, revealing a huge cavern that is submerged. But to your surprise, underneath it, there seems to be some kind of vegetation growing. Sunlight is seeping in from somewhere. You can only guess that among the islands and the rock formations out in the sea somewhere, there are some corners of the formations that reach all the way from above, and that's where the sunlight comes from. What you see before you, however, is this is, by the way, in the picture is not there, just so we're clear. There is no fucking boat with people in there.
I assume the shipwreck is there though.
The shipwreck, however, is there. You notice an old vessel that has been shipwrecked a long, long time ago.
In a galaxy far,
Ooh.
far away.
Looks like I was right. There is something out here. Nice.
Hold on, I'm going to check for anything dangerous in the area. So basically all you see is that I basically sit down cross-legged and a small kind of eye appears on my forehead, and then, well, I just sit there motionless for a few minutes. But what's actually going on is I'm receiving visual information, and I'm just kind of moving it around, kind of searching the area and inside the ship.
As the eye enters the ship, you see what remains of the crew of the ship. There's plenty of dead skeleton remains everywhere. There's some rustic weapons. There's some living quarters. Everything's pretty much eroded and mostly destroyed. However, as you reach towards the bottom of the ship, you notice that some of it remains preserved. It's apparently made from some sturdier materials that have not yet been destroyed by time. And there's a couple of locked doors up ahead.
But is there anything moving?
No, nothing's moving.
Okay.
If anything, this seems like where the treasure of the ship would be held, because that seems to be the sturdiest part of it.
Alright, I'll dismiss the arcane eye, and you see the kind of eye on my forehead disappear. Alright, it appears to be safe.
Awesome. I mean, why would it not be? But sure, let's go. Iris, you seem to be like the capable sort and, you know, durable, depending on what happened. So why don't you lead the way?
Fair enough. She's already leading way.
She's basically using you as a meat shield.
That's okay with her.
She's clinging onto you very closely.
Lucretia isn't concerned. She already checked for stuff dangerous. The only thing that could possibly be dangerous in here is, well, her, and, well, he's keeping an eye on her, naturally. Still a stranger.
Right.
They've been attacked by...
As you guys start making your way gingerly towards the ship, because, you know, everything can give out underneath you at any moment, because a lot of wooden stuff breaks easily at this point. Suddenly, there is motion at your feet, Lucretia. It immediately catches your attention. Make a dex save.
Oh. Amazing.
Do you even dex?
Oh. Amazing. I won't even use luck, because I actually want to see what happens.
Lucretia, something bursts from the ground and grabs you.
Is it a Shiro?
You guessed correctly.
Yeah.
You're not surprised.
No. I already checked this place for anything dangerous, so when something burst out, getting me in particular, I kind of assumed it was you.
She takes that as a compliment for some reason and nuzzles against you.
I'm kind of amazed you could follow us. Do you just not breathe?
She's a sword.
No, that's fair.
She then materializes in her sword form and pops up on your hip, Iris. The girl behind you just goes, wow, that's neat.
Huh? Oh. Yeah, she's cool. Hang on. Iris is like, how do I... Like attaching it with a rope. It's like, normally I have a clip.
Well, it's literally attached to your lower bikini.
Yeah, that's
like,
swords
like
are typically heavy.
Because she's a sword, magical sword, so she does what she wants.
Okay.
Yeah, but swords are typically heavy.
Yeah,
know?
I don't want to drag that.
Yeah, but she's a special sword, so...
Okay, that's
I'm
fair.
gonna cast light on an old lantern, so I'm thematically, instead of glowing bikinis, I'm now holding a glowing, burnt-out lantern.
Aw, I kind of liked the other one. She's like tapping her bikini, like, oh.
I'll cast light again on Iris's bikini.
Aha!
I'm assuming that you guys are headed below where you noticed the ship is a bit more sturdier and there's some doors, right? As you head downstairs, there are some issues. Some of the wooden planks give out, but luckily you managed to avoid getting harmed.
Oh, I'm an idiot. This follows over my head. So it's 60 feet of light, so it's basically a
So
mini sun
eventually you
following me.
manage to reach one of the big doors in front of you, and even though it's rusted, it's mostly intact.
Alright. Mina, do you have any idea how to lockpick?
Alyssia stares at you. Even if I did, I don't have anything to lockpick with.
Alright, I'll
Right,
try.
wait. They're just gonna look down to the shore. You know how you can transform into anything?
Yes.
Can you transform into a lockpick?
I mean, that would be kind of demeaning.
No, I'm not saying do. I'm not saying do it. I'm just wondering, like, what's the extent?
I mean, I think I can do it. I think.
We can test and have fun later. For now, let's get through this door.
With that sleight of hand, you do not manage to budge the door, sadly.
Alright, I'm gonna try a different door.
Well, there's
How
no
many-
different door. That's the only door.
Alright, I'm gonna use luck then. No.
Nope.
I'm shit at picking locks. Usually I just kick them down.
Hey, Experta.
Yes?
The wood is all like old and rotten, right?
Yes.
So the hinges are like attached to the wood, yes?
Yes, they are.
So Alyssia will take the dagger she brought along and start digging out the hinges from the wood instead.
You're creating quite the ruckus, and it's gonna take you a while, but after a good 5 or 10 minutes, you manage to unhinge the door, and suddenly as you guys are standing there, it begins to creak, and it starts toppling down towards you guys.
I just kind of put my hand out and steady it so it doesn't hit anybody.
It's kind of big and heavy, so you're not gonna be able to hold it back alone.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
What? I rolled a 20!
Yep, I know.
This is bullshit.
You guys might want to get out of the way.
Alright, fine. I use my
Alyssia's already
athletics
getting
to
out of the way.
I use my athletics to move anybody in the vicinity of the door getting slammed down to not get slammed.
The giant massive door slams down, which is basically a vault door rather than anything else, not just a normal door.
I thought it
And
was just a
as
regular door.
When as it slams down, obviously the floor gives out. So now there's a huge hole in front of you, and the corridor going down to what it was protecting. On the other side, you see that there is another, not a vault door, but a much smaller door leading to what seems to be a cabin that is made out of some strange material you do not recognize. However, you start hearing fumbling sounds around you. The next moment, you see that the skeletons on the ground begin to shamble all over the place and begin reconstructing themselves piece by piece.
Oh,
The
this
next
is
moment, as the skeletons stand up, they materialize and take the form of human pirates with their weapons in tow. And they seem aggressive. Yarg! Who be trying to take our booty? Ye be walking the plank, landlubbers.
It's a fucking dragon!
More like an ancient wyvern.
Fuck!
So good